Harambee! Neno hili si hivyo, mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome back to our channel once again. In this video, I want us to talk about Babu Owino and why personally I strongly believe he should accept unconditionally the olive branch which Oburu Odinga, the new ODM party leader, has extended to him and rejoin ODM party and take his rightful place within the party. We all know that before Raila Odinga passed on, Babu Owino was rebelling against ODM party. And the truth of the matter is that Babu Owino was rebelling for three main reasons. The first reason why Babu Owino was rebelling was because of the Nairobi gubernatorial elections in 2027. Babu Owino wants to become the governor for Nairobi. He was banking on winning the ODM nominations. Raila Odinga had different ideas, and Raila Odinga then declared his support for the current governor, Johnson Sakaja. Babu Owino felt betrayed. He became angry and very bitter. As a matter of fact, if elections were held even today, Babu Owino would easily win. And Babu Owino could not understand why his own political party were not willing to support his bid. That was the first reason why he was rebelling. The truth is, and nobody can deny, that Oburu Odinga, after taking over, has made it very clear that if Babu Owino were to win the nominations of ODM party, then he will be issued with a ticket.
Please don't shun the weak. Don't push them. Bring them in, and people like Babu, personally, I would like to bring him in, bring him on board, let him feel comfortable that he is part and parcel of the party, and that if there is competition, he will be given a fair chance to compete with others, and the best should win.
The second reason why Babu Owino was rebelling was because of the broad-based government. Babu Owino was amongst the ODM leaders and supporters who refused to join the broad-based government. Because you all know that, as a matter of fact, the broad-based government was not very popular amongst ODM supporters. And it came after the Gen Z uprising. Most of ODM supporters were surprised that Raila Odinga extended his hands to William Ruto. Oburu Odinga has made it very clear that ODM party is open to working with any other political party, not only William Samoei Arap Ruto. And the seven declared that if possible, ODM party can front a presidential candidate. And because of that development, I don't think Babu will have another reason. And the third reason why Babu Owino was rebelling was because of the Raila Odinga succession politics in Nyanza. The truth is, Babu Owino is very popular, likable, especially amongst the young generation in the Republic of Kenya. And we all know that in Nyanza, several other people had lined up to succeed Raila Odinga even before he died. And some of these guys were very close to Raila Odinga. So they made life very, very difficult for Babu Owino. Now that Raila is gone, and Oburu Odinga has also made it very clear. In fact, before he went for that NTV interview, Oburu Odinga was on Citizen, on Ramogi TV, where he made it very clear in the Luo, because he was addressing the Luo nation, that his wish is that the young leaders are the one who should succeed Raila Odinga as the kingpin. So because of those three reasons, which were justifiable, Babu Owino was rebelling against ODM party. In fact, some are suggesting that Babu Owino was willing to join Kalonzo Musyoka's party or even form his own political party. But I think, having studied Oburu Odinga since he took over, Babu Owino should come back to ODM party. And I have 4 or 5 reasons why Babu Owino will not have any excuse of rebelling against ODM party. Before you do that, again, for those who are watching for the first time, please subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the reasons why I strongly believe Babu Owino should, as a matter of urgency, rejoin ODM party. Number one, the Luo succession politics. Raila Odinga has passed on. In their own wisdom, the ODM leadership picked on Oburu Odinga. The truth is, based on his age, and I know Oburu Odinga might, based on the way he's operated so far, Oburu Odinga might not want to cling to this seat. He's just going to serve to allow for transition. And the fact that Oburu Odinga has also made it very clear that he doesn't expect Raila Odinga's age mates to try to succeed Raila Odinga. In fact, Oburu, there's a way he put it that, I'm a Gen Z. I was a youth leader, but now I'm the leader of the Gen Z. I'd want the youthful leaders to take over. Because of that, it changes the equation in favor of Babu Owino. So Babu Owino should come under the feet of Oburu, pay very close attention, work very closely, work very hard, and then position himself to succeed Raila Odinga. Because the truth is, anybody who has been asking me, the truth is, in as far as Raila Odinga's succession politics is concerned in Nyanza, the list is now narrow. There is Babu Owino, there is Gladys Wanga, then there is John Mbadi. And those are ODM. Outside ODM, there's Raymond Omolo. In fact, for me, the race is between the two, Raymond Omolo and Babu Owino. So if Babu Owino wants to succeed, he must fight within ODM party, because if he deviates from ODM party, it's not going to be very easy for him to craft a new political party, win support, and then emerge. So for me, that's number one. Number two, and this was the main reason why he was rebelling, the Nairobi gubernatorial seat. The truth is, Oburu Odinga has now made it very clear that should Babu Owino win, they will support him, the nomination. But the question is, can Babu Owino win Nairobi gubernatorial seat without ODM party? My answer to that, he can win without ODM party only on one condition. If Rigathi Gachagua were to support him and Kalonzo, because he will get a good number of votes from the Luo Nation. But can Rigathi Gachagua support Babu Owino? I doubt. So for Babu Owino to succeed in Nairobi, he needs the backing of a political party. And not just a political party, a strong political party. ODM party has structures. It is very strong. Babu can use those structures. I doubt if Babu will be able to craft a winning strategy using a new political party and win in Nairobi. I doubt. But he needs a strong political party, which ODM party can provide for him to win in Nairobi. So that's number two. Number three, and this is something which has been worrying me. Rigathi Gachagua has made it very, very clear that the next governor for Nairobi must come from the mountain. And he has a preferred candidate, Bazenga. That's the truth. Now tell me how Babu Owino can win in Nairobi without ODM party, without the backing of the ODM strongholds. The truth is, if Babu were to join WAPA today, and then Rigathi and Kalonzo agrees that they're not sponsoring a candidate, Babu will be home and drive very early in the morning. But that's not going to happen, because Rigathi has an ambition. He believes that the next governor, if they don't have the presidency as a Kikuyu nation, then they must have the Nairobi governor, because the Nairobi is the engine of the country. So if they can't control the country, then they need to control the engine. So because of that, Babu needs now to come to ODM party, and then now from ODM party, being a shrewd politician, he will have the support of the youths. He will be able to consolidate the ODM support base. He will be able now to even win the support of the WIPA candidates, WIPA leaders, and he will be able to win in Nairobi, because that was the main reason why he was rebelling. And the determination by Rigathi will not work. Otherwise, if he won't heed to that, he will run for Nairobi, Rigathi will sponsor a candidate, Babu will run, Sakaja will run, Luya will split votes, Babu Owino's votes will be split, and that's how he's going to lose. Number four, And this is something which should be reality check to even someone like Sifuna. Oburu Odinga is a wise old man. He has achieved something which I think Raila did not achieve. Oburu Odinga has given the rebels no excuse for them to bolt out of the party. For example, if Babu Owino wanted to leave ODM party, he would have said, I'm leaving ODM party because the party is not willing to support me. Now, what reason can he give the party? Oburu Odinga has told him, let us work together. I want to work with him. I want to make sure that in the next few years, the next successor, Raila Odinga or Kingpin, would be a young man. So what reason?
If they don't agree, then they are subjected to nomination. And that is what I believe should apply to Nairobi. I'm not aware that Sakaja had crossed to our party and he's a member. As far as I'm concerned, he is not. So I don't know how we can tell our party members not to buy. Personally, I don't believe we should tell our party members not to buy.
What reason? None at all. And lastly, I think the ODM support base have now embraced Oburu Odinga as their leader. In fact, not only the ODM support base. I've been reading comments and people are like, oh, could it be that Oburu Odinga was the brain behind Raila Odinga's success in politics? Because Oburu Odinga is breathing wisdom, is oozing wisdom. Because Oburu Odinga is breathing wisdom. Oburu Odinga is speaking wisdom. And everybody is actually shocked. So, like today, there is no way Babu Owino can go to a podium and say, oh, you know, ODM wanifanyia hivi. It can't. And Oburu Odinga has denied everybody who is opposed to ODM party that excuse. He's actually providing leadership, reaching out to everybody. I don't know what you think, but if you had to ask me, if I were Babu Owino, I'd look for Oburu Odinga and make a few steps. One of the first steps Babu Owino should make is to go to Kasipul and campaign for that young boy and win the seat for ODM party. Then he can now use that for his future politics. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.